What technology? Which of these celebrity mothers gave birth? Which of these would be? Which of these is not? Which playwright and poet? What animal is a Basque? Which of these revolution? Which of these Which of these famous? What is a trailing arbutus? Which of these American group? Which of these cheeses is? Hitting the slopes is a term. Which of these is an event in the? Which of these Roman? Which of these designers was not? Which of these is not an? Which of these is a definition of the phrase in? What position appears in rugby union? Which of these is the medical term? Which game was bought by? Merchantman and Caravel are? Which writer was the leading pamphleteer? Which of these films does not feature the Olympic? Which of these shapes is? King Richard III was killed. What is the most populous nation? Which of these was an Which of these have a particular? In rugby union. Which of these musical? Which of these would be described as a Which of these is German? What was prohibited between 1920 and 1 Liberty Place is a skyscraper located in what US? John Lithgow provides whose voice in the film Shrek? In China, what mode of transport is a junk? According to the saying, one swallow does not make a what? What is a spurge laurel? What was the first European settlement in the Far East? A disbarred person no longer has the right to do what? A branch of what wax museum opened in Prague in 2000? Rhododendrons thrive in what type of soil? What is the oldest football club in the world? What Berkshire castle is said to be haunted by Henry VIII? What Berkshire castle? Comb and crystallized are types of what food made by bees? What organ of the body is affected by alveolitis? What musical instrument's name means pleasant sound? What type of building is the Turner Contemporary in Margate? Which singer has been married to Sean Penn and Guy Ritchie? What was the first name of the film director Fellini? The Whistler dog originated in what European country? In the Bible, in what country is a river turned into blood? An invigilator supervises students doing what activity? A nocturne painting is set at what time of day? A collis fracture is a break at what joint in the body? Kate Bush's first hit was based on a novel by which writer? Roughly how old was Joan of Arc when she died in 14? What kind of noun always begins with a capital letter? If something is napiform, it is shaped like what vegetable?